So, hi guys. Um, I'm gonna talk about something that will really change your brain, or maybe shock you, or maybe you're not gonna be really on my side, but it's really okay because I just really wanna show you about something that I just recently realized about something. And the thing is, you know that there's always better option. You know it, right? You know that there's also another choices that you can make in this life instead of just pushing and piercing yourself into that kind of um, state or condition. For example, you're in a toxic friendship, you are in a toxic circle that whenever they need you, they flock onto you. But whenever you need them, they're just gone. They're just going somewhere. Be it it's really intentional or it's unintentional, or by design, they're not in the same page as you are. Maybe you are the trait wife, um, and then they are the one who is working and stuff like that. There's a lot of circumstances and contexts that we really need to unravel, but I hope you're understanding what I'm talking about. So you're clinging yourself to that friendship, even though you know in your own time, in your own season of life, you can have another option to build another friendship, or you can go to another place just to be friend with people and meeting a lot of people that you've never discovered before. You have that kind of choice, but you remain on that circle because you feel that, oh, you've been building a good rapport with them, you've been building a rapport with them, they've known you since you were a kid, and you're reluctant and you're lazy to build the other relationships that is probably way more meaningful than the previous relationship that you had with these people. So the thing is, by expanding your choices, by expanding your options, it means you're not dwelling on the past. You are the person who knew that no matter what happens, life is going to move on. The show must go on. And that's it. That's the thing. You're actually preserving yourself. You are in a condition where you are in a, I don't know, abusive relationships and da da da, and you don't feel that that relationship is beneficial to you. They didn't bring anything to you, either materially or emotionally, or um, fulfilling your soul or your desire. And why you should really in that relationship? Why? You have the option to leave. You have the option to just go out and leave them alone. You have that choice. Because the world, here's the thing, the world is systematically organized, structured, and manipulated you to think that there's no other options out there. It happens a lot in everywhere. In your job, in your office, it happens in your relationships. They may talk to you like there's no other jobs, or there's no one is gonna loving you, or there's no one is going to accept you because you are this and that. All of those words, all of those statements are just like a manipulation tactic that you are being more um you are tameable, you are gonna be more submissive to them. But if you are expanding your mind, you know exactly that you have options. There's a lot of people out there who you never meet before, and you should meet them because you never know if there's like a better options out there. There's going to be like a better office, there's going to be a better job, there's going to be a better title, there's going to be a better situation that you can subscribe instead of holding on dearly to this thing. And that also happens to me firmly because when I was in my teenage year, when I was having relationship, I was being really possessive with a person, and whenever they are inflicting my own self insecurity, I felt like I really need to talk to them. But nowadays, if they do something really wrong, I always remind myself like, hey, there's a lot of people out there. Maybe you are going to cry. I mean, it's really human. It's really human to cry because you have emotions. But the thing is, how do you control that emotion in front of the people, in front of these masses? It really tells a lot about how mature you are. So that is the thing. But of course, before you leave out the situation, you have to plan it really carefully. Having strong faith in yourself is really good, but don't forget to prepare the worst case scenario so that whenever bad things happen, whenever things went out, you know exactly how to deal with it. You always have to have the cushion underneath you so that once you step out that situation, once you decide something, you're sure that you're safe. You are in a way better situation. You're progressing, you're transforming, you're not um, justifying people just because they are close to you. They've known you for years. You should know about that. Because I've seen so many people choosing, choosing drama, chaos, and stuff like that. I thought, that, oh my God, you have the choice to be not engaging with them. For example, if you've seen like a really triggering news, you can just block the platform, you can just block the channel. And if you do need the information about the current situation, you can just search it. There's an option. There's an option. If not, what's the meaning of the existence of mute, blocking, unfollowing, ghosting? And by that, I'm not saying that you should ghost anyone. No. If they have presented you with really malicious, or even the things that you aren't supposed to receive, you can just go. You don't need to explain, you don't need their own closure, you don't need their own reasoning. You can just go. You have option. And it's okay. Leave them alone. Let them. You have option. You have choices. You have decisions. Your mind is going to expand once you are leaving that situation. Probably, if you want to be a little bit mischievous or a little bit cunning, you can be dramatic, and that really helps you. But if it only drains your energy, for what? What are you trying to achieve with being dramatic and it only drains your energy? What's the point of overwhelming yourself? There's no point in that. Thank you to my lived experiences and thank you to my observations upon people so that I form better judgment. And that's true. And people should know this message. Okay, I think that's all from me. I hope you're getting the message. You're not tweaking, you're not twisting. I hope you are clearly listening to what I'm saying. Goodbye.